HyperCharge Unboxed is a cooperative first-person wave defense shooter with a toys-to-life twist. Currently, it's available in early access, so how about we take an in-depth look, beginning with objective and gameplay. HyperCharge Unboxed will task you and up to 3 other friends to defend hypercores from an invasion of toys trying to destroy them. The gameplay itself is fairly standard shooter mechanics, but with a bit of a platforming and tower defense twist. There are 2 phases of play, the first being the build phase, which will have you setting up defenses in predetermined areas. You can equip up to 3 different defensive buildings to take with you each mission, such as a mine, a trap, a barrier, and more. In order to build, you first need to get currency. This is achieved by collecting coins placed around the level that will require you to do some platforming and timing those double jumps perfectly. The other way to get currency is by collecting booster packs that seem to spawn at random during build phases. They also put 3 hidden collectibles in each level that are a challenge to reach and well hidden. Note that some defensive structures require batteries, so making sure that batteries are charged up is key to being successful on the harder difficulties. Next up is the action phase. Enemy toys will come in all sorts of forms, from toy soldiers to Beyblades and everything in between. They can come from various areas including vents, under the bed, and more depending on the level. Each wave will get progressively harder and introduce new threats to the situation. Some toys will focus on attacking you on sight, while others will rush straight for your core. Upon completing a level, you are awarded a medal based on the damage the cores took, and experience to advance through the progression system, which unlocks skins to customize your action figure and weapon. You will also unlock new defensive structures as well. My only real complaint about the gameplay is that sometimes it's a little finicky when you're trying to climb over a ledge, but other than that, it's pretty solid and fun to play. Next up, let's talk features and content. It's important to note that HyperCharge Unboxed is currently in early access, so there is more content coming. Luckily, there's enough content out already to enjoy and also happens to have a great feature set. Other than already having native UltraWide support, it has gamepad support, online and local co-op, all the way up to 4-player split screens with the option to split it horizontally or vertically. It also offers private games and a server browser. The game features a good variety of missions already, with more on the way, each one being a unique location that stands out from the rest, my favorite having to be the toy store aisle with all its references and jokes. The variety of enemies is also a highlight. The toys themselves bring me back to my childhood days, and the team behind the game did an absolutely fantastic job giving them their own class types, such as the Beyblades being fast but relatively easy to shoot down, or the Green Army Men coming in squads and being weak individually, but when their jeeps and tanks and planes come in, get ready for more of a struggle. The game also features a ton of things to collect, such as character skins, gun skins, and defenses to unlock. As far as game modes go, the base defense is the only one currently in the game. That being said, the developers have stated that they plan on introducing a PvP game mode and more PvE content before release. Now let's talk visuals and performance. HyperCharge Unboxed absolutely excels in visuals. The game nails that toys-to-life look, so much so that someone walking by me playing the game thought I was watching the trailer for a new Toy Story movie. You can really tell just how much care went into crafting these visuals and this universe. I also have to mention how awesome it is to see the carnage of broken toy pieces litter the floor as the battle goes on. Some other nice touches to mention would be the clean UI and menu system. I also have to give props to their audio, because hearing those army men move around is great, and hearing the robot meatbag shut down is a very enjoyable thing to hear. Performance-wise, the game runs great on my system. For reference, I have an RTX 2070 paired with a Ryzen 2600X and 16GB of RAM. As for us ultra-wide users, I ran into no graphical issues throughout my time spent in the game, and the UI is scalable in terms of size, but not fully customizable in terms of placement. To conclude, HyperCharge Unboxed is an amazing game that certainly deserves more recognition, and I'm not the only one who thinks so. Don't take my word for it, but look up on the Steam page and see the very positive review section. It features solid gameplay and fantastic visuals that brought me back to my childhood. It's not perfect by any means, and there's more content on the way. But my biggest criticism right now had to be the lack of players online when playing off-peak hours, and that being my biggest complaint certainly says something about the quality of the game. I hope you've enjoyed my first UltraWide video review. Be sure to give me feedback below on how to improve it, and subscribe if you're wanting more. Anyways, until next time, I hope you have a great day, and peace.